Hello and welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back to a little more Into the Breach. How are you all doing today? How are you all doing? Hopefully you're doing well. We're going to jump right back in, as we are going to go and jump straight to the RST Corporation. Oh my goodness. Alright, this is going to be either really good or really bad. We've got a pretty good setup here, especially with the missile barrage. And just extra damage and range now. Like, this is really good on the jet mech. But I'm really hoping the storm generator is gonna like really push us through between the smoke pellets and us playing on the desert map. I'm hoping that having smoke everywhere is gonna be beneficial and not just stop half our mechs from being able to do things. We'll see what happens. We just need to go and get the 12 damage in one fight, which I feel as though we can do. 12 electric smoke damage. Let's go. Don't think for a moment I'm falling for the time traveler story, but your mechs, they're undeniably impressive. Let's go. Alright, so we can jump straight to the Sierra Quadrant, which is a holy moly. This thing's a four blip difficulty. Holy. Okay, geez. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets us grid, which could be really nice. Seismic activity. Seismic activity is a fun one to play on because it slowly removes portions of the map. Makes things easy because we can just push them off the map, right? With our pulse mech, and we can fly, so we're not too worried about. It actually means we always have an angle to jump over people, which is quite nice. So yeah, the Gamma Trench will definitely be doing. I want to do this one because we get more. We can get a power along with stars, but it does require us to defend the train. So we could circle back to this. We could do the Gamma Trench, whatever this one is, and then aim for this one and this one, really tough ones. Go for the super tough ones. This is a train defense. Train defense are real hit or miss. Now, what we can take advantage of is with the smoke pellets and with smoke dispersal, between now being able to go a distance of 2 and also just, you know, puffing out one behind us whenever we shoot this thing, we could probably just like try and smoke the entire track and just hope for the best, right? But let's do seismic activity, get ourselves back in the rhythm of playing the game. You know, it's been 21 hours since we played last. So let's get back into the game with Gamma Trench, and then we'll think about either Sierra Quadrant or one of these two. The Vec took out this region's ground stabilizer. We're not sure what the result will be. Watch your step. 21 hours is long enough to forget everything? I know, right, Straw? Holy. That was so long ago. I slept between now and then. Alright, let's jump. Let's do this thing. So we got a crab, we got a firefly, we got a centipede, and we got a blood scion that's going to be healing everyone back up. No good for us. Man, these guys have a lot of health. They got 5 health each. Brutal. I think our best bet is actually to go ahead and get the jet mech here so that we can... We're in central location. We can kind of fly around wherever we need to. I'm thinking you can only move 2, so you could go up to here or you could go down to here. Just a little problematic for our more landlocked mechs. But I think we do this setup, and this way we get 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get most positions that the Scion can go to. I'm hoping we can just shoot this guy with the rocket for the 2 damage and call it done. But it depends on what these 3 end up doing to attack. We do have all of this sand tiles, so we can try and get a lot of smoke up in this. This could be really good. Or really bad. We'll see. Let's go. Alright. You're ready to engage. Okay, simple. Okay, perfect. Alright, good. Fine. Oh, weird. Okay, I thought it was going to be like the whole zone, but I guess it's kind of like random locations for the chasm just to pop up. That happens after the Scion regeneration. So, fire, storm smoke, Scion regeneration, environment, enemy, and then emerge. Jeez, there's a lot of stuff going on here. We can, actually with the turn order here, we can actually move here and have Camilla just shove this one down to take this one out, which would be very nice. And then we can actually bring you here and have you jump the distance to hit both of these guys to stop them from doing anything. doing 2 damage for shooting and do 2 damage in the storm. They'll then heal 1 health because of the Scion here, but then the Scion will go down. We could also just... No, we can't actually clear one because then we wouldn't have them in the clouds. Or we can just move this one here. Actually, no, we can move here, we can jump here, we can push here. This one will take out this guy, and then we'll only have 1 left. How about you kill the Scion first and let G4 kill C3? Yeah. No, I think that is a better call. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that is better. Alright. Let's do this thing. Oh my goodness, the double range and the double damage. So good. Alright. That's the turn. We'll be dealing with 4 Vec, but only one of them can only have 1 health though. Bonk. And stay dead. Whoa. That's like super bad. It's completely dividing the map. Oh, I don't like that at all. Okay, these two are just on the offensive. Like, these two are just trying to do the damages. So we can just get out of the way. But I don't like that it's splitting the map down the middle, because that means these 2 mechs can't get over here. You only have a smidgen of health left, so we could actually bring you here and shoot this guy. Jumping twice doesn't quite get us where we need to go. It would be nice to block, but again, we don't want to get too much mech damage here. We'll definitely want to go here, and then push this one here so we can get that 3 damage to take out the crab. It does go first, so actually we'll clear the crab before it doesn't do any damage, so that's good. So we dodge this one takes this one out. We have you take this one out, Isaac can go blast out the crab. And then I guess we can just have Silica go and block this tile. That'll then mean we'll have 1, 2, 3 enemies. Yeah, we'll just have 3 Vec left. Silica can jump over E2. Well, we could. And F2. Oh, and then the lightning does damage? True, the lightning would do damage. This one would die from the lightning damage. This one would then take 4 damage. But then we'd still have 2 incoming. We'd have more Vec to deal with. I'm just trying to keep numbers down. We could do that. But with our handy-dandy shield mech over here with Camilla, we've got pretty good defense. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. One thing I do want to look at is, can I move you further? I can. Huge. By moving Isaac here, if we push, we can actually push us back with a shield, so when we attack. The other thing we can do is we can always save up the barrage for later. Oh, no way, I didn't even think about this. With the power... Okay, we need to keep this in mind. Straw, don't let me forget. If we ever end up in a really bad situation, avoiding damage, yeah, we can take 1 hit. We've got 4, it's fine. If we ever end up in a really bad situation, Barrage is our friend. Barrage right now would lock down the entire fight because it does 1 damage on these locations and causes puffs of smoke. So we can bring up smoke from this. We're already at 4 damage. We need 8. If we did that, we would get another 6. So we only need 1 more thing of damage to get that achievement done. I mean, that sounds pretty incredible to me. In which case... double shooting this guy does nothing for us. I was thinking about pushing him and then shooting him, but we could just shoot him instead, and then puffed afterwards to put a shield here and here. Barrage would clear this one. This one would still take this one out, and that one's just... Yeah, because if we barrage first, we go from you being in a place that can do damage to a place that you won't. Well, no, but you'll type for the lightning, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, only for the sand tiles. Yeah, only for the sand tiles. Is there a way we can take advantage of this? I mean, I still think the original plan is fine. I've got no problems with the original plan, but... Oh, we got 3 turns. So we have two other turns for this, so that's fine. We have other maps with smoke, too. I mean, the other thing we could do is we could also just, smoke pellet. Another thing that can be done. Alright, I think we're just gonna go and do the actual kills here, though. Except there's no other place I want you to be. We're just gonna have you block. Okay, we're just gonna go with the original plan. And we're just going to push, so we get a bunch of shields. I'll have Isaac going clear. And we could barrage, but then we end up, this person doesn't end up going down. So we'll just, you just hang out. You're fine. You just chill. You're good. Oh, there goes all the water. More smokes. Perfect. Blam. Blocked, and centipede. Alright. We're losing these. Man, it's completely cutting this island, this into an island here. Alright, so we get fully shielded. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we can actually move here and push him off, which would be nice, because that'll give us the XP we need to get her leveled up. We can just push this one straight off, or we can go here and push you into the smoke. Because we can push you into the smoke doing 2 damage, you'll then take another 2 damage, and the emerge will do 1 damage. So this will actually take you completely out. Can G4 kill E3? No, it only does 3 damage, so it won't be able to take it out. It only attack with 3. You can see right here. Damage 3. Launch of volatile mass goo. No. But we can still push this one there. This other one we can go ahead and we can just push it down so it misses. Or we can tank the shot. Both are options. Or we can go ahead and put a storm up. Which is another option. Oh, we solve for B4? Oh, we just bring Silica here and we just double jump. Of course, it does mean we are going to be dealing with these 2 emerging here, but that's fine. It's the last round. We'll only be dealing with a couple. Yeah, we got the double jump range is still good now. Yeah, I think that's fine. I guess the real question comes down to where we want Camilla to go. Do we want Camilla to just tank it? Do we throw out some pellets? Yeah, it's all locked down in the corner over here. We'll have, like, and also once we do this, look at all the smoke everywhere. There's a bunch of smoke. That's good. Can't even reach any buildings, yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's at least lock down these moves. Because these we know we want to do for sure. You're the wild card. We can just push you to miss, or we can put some smoke in to get some damage. I think we just go ahead and we, instead of pushing, let's just go ahead and put smoke down for damage. I think that's what we do. Go ahead and let's throw the pellets. Let's get that done. Hey, Rapicon, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate that. You've been interested in this game, but it felt too intimidated by it for some reason. It's essentially XCOM with higher chances to hit. It's like, yeah, it's a lot like FTL in the randomness of combat encounters. It's really good. I'm enjoying it a lot, Rapicon. But thanks for using your Twitch Prime here. I really appreciate that. You only get one. Well, I feel special when you use it here, so thank you. And how have you been? Electric damage, electric damage, electric damage. Dead. Oh, wait, first, crumble. It's, we don't like those guys. Those guys are fine. Alright, yeah, it completely cuts us off. Look at that. He literally can't do anything because of all the smoke here. Like, he literally can't do anything. He can only move 3 squares, and the only spot he could be, because he only has a direct melee attack directly in front of him, is attack us. These are all locked down because of the smoke. It's amazing. We can come here. Actually, we can just... I guess we can just dodge out of the way, and this just doesn't hit anything. Now's a good time for the AoE. Yeah, because it would hit both of these guys. It would clear this one. Weird how it's showing the desert tile here on a smoke thing. There's no enemy here. It just shows it. Weird. Huh. Doing well. You're the only one you sub to, so you should feel good. Yeah, I do feel good. Thank you. You use the rest of your income. Oh my good gracious. Rapicon. A man of culture, I see. We can push G5 to H5. Essentially just push him backwards. Oh yeah, then he'll get hit with the lightning. Yeah, or with the barrage and lightning. Yeah, true. So that would clear this one. It would clear this one. It would get extra damage. And I think that would get the achievement. Yeah, we just need 2 more. So just anyone in the cloud. So yeah, we can definitely do that. We can either move out of the way or just ignore it because the barrage will take this guy out. Yeah, we don't even need to move. Yeah. Yeah. What we'll do is, although if we want to bash this guy and push him out of the way from attacking, we do need to move. I mean, we only take 2 damage. We will survive it, but... Don't move your artillery? Really? Need to go to bed? Alright, thanks for stopping by and saying hi, Rapicon. Always appreciate it. We'll see you around. Later. It shows it because it's a sand tile? Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, because all the other smoke locations don't actually show that they're sand. Because none of them are on sand. Oh, okay. It's because this is from pellets and not from damage on the sand tile. Can jet end at B8? Yeah, we can move up here. I mean, ideally, we just go here. Because then we're not even in the line of sight of this attack. I mean, he still goes down anyway. You know. Right, easy. Because you can jump over B6. Oh, I see exactly what you mean. So yeah, if we push him here, we can actually jump. Yeah, we can land on this because we're flying. We're a flying unit. We're allowed to hang out over chasms. But yeah, you're right. We can then jump over, doing the damage, and then do the barrage. Nice. I like it. We need to just make sure we blast that first before we push you back onto the sandy tile. We can go ahead and we can do our first big old jump, and then second, big barrage. Lightning! Achievement unlocked, stormy weather. Yes. We did the thing. Nice. Great success. How's it going, Ellie? How you doing today? How's Dragon's Dogma treating you? That's the spirit we need if we're going to win this fight. Good work. Both you and your rusting hulks. Thank you. Alright. Lightning Storm. Or we can go ahead and get more grid. So, kill these 7 enemies, protect the power, or end the battle with less damage and protect the clinic. That's pretty good. kind of want to get more power, but also if we get 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that'll be 3 cores that we can buy. We can buy 3 cores and we'll have 1 extra. But I think we skip the Storm Mill and instead we go to the Tesla Field. Do that instead. You say go for Tesla? Yeah, I think we go Tesla Fields instead. Because that way we get our 9 corporate rep, which is what we need for 3 cores, plus 1 giving us 4 cores, and you know what that means. We can ramp our damage up like crazy. Although, no, more realistically, we'll put 1 extra damage in the artillery, bring it up to 3, and then we'll go ahead and put 1 in ally immunity. Well, actually, no, I don't know if we need ally immunity. Maybe we'll just do health and use. Ally immunity isn't that important. But 1 more use would be nice. That'd be very nice. But I definitely want the damage. We definitely want 1 extra thing of damage. On the barrage would be nice too, but I think on artillery would be better. Because we're going to be dealing with more and more, like, dangerous enemies with a lot of health. Dragon's Dogma is a good game. You're on New Game Plus now. It's a lot more interesting. Oh, really? What makes running through it a second time on New Game Plus more interesting? You're foraging through bones right now for your next stat. Ooh, nice. 2 indiscriminate AoE seems real strong. It does. Yeah, just 2 puffs of smoke to just do ridiculous amounts of AoE damage. You get more shots on that? Yeah, we can get +1. But only +1. But what it means is essentially we can fire it and then move like left 2 and up 1 and fire it again, and then we can just essentially zone out 10 squares, 10 tiles worth of space, which would be crazy. It'd be crazy good. Alright, Tesla Fields, let's go. One of our weather turbines has reported a mech attack. We can't afford to lose the turbine, but beware, the storms in the area. They're out of our control. Bunch of crafts. Ooh, okay. Let's just create a line so no one can get past us. I don't expect them to try to, but this should also give us the ability to shield up and move into a better position. Oh, a pod! Oh my goodness, another core? That'd be crazy. That could give us 5 cores here. That's a lot of lightning, actually. Dang. It's like, ideally, I'd like to put us, like, right here, but we definitely cannot do that, because then we, you know, die. So it's not going to work. We can go here and push, pushing this one in the water, and then pushing this one over. But it's not that beneficial. Problem is we have 4 enemies that are attacking grid, unless we body block one of them, which we could definitely do. We could body block one of these. Yeah, we could move here, push this one in, push this one up 1. I mean, we move out of the way first, right? Like we move down here. Something. It wouldn't work, because I'd want to hit it. Move it again. We might not be able to grab the pod. That's not good. For a double move, we can always do a barrage. We can't double move because there's nowhere else to jump to. If we were over here, we could have jumped from here to here and then barraged to stop this one from doing anything. And that would have canceled out 2. Yeah, okay. Bad placement. I thought this was going to be fine. I just need to switch their positions a little. Let's see. What can we do? If we move over here, pushing you back 1 doesn't help much, but we can use shields to our advantage. If we bring Silica here, we can then jump over one of these to stop one of them. Like, so we can move Silica to here or here and stop one of these 2 from shooting. So if we went here, for example, and we went here, that's no good. Ideally, we would go ahead and we push this one over in here so it just gets lightning struck and it's done. Done and gone, we don't have to worry about it. Actually, wait a second. What we can do is we can move here, and instead of pushing, we could pellets, which would knock these two out of commission. We could then go here and jump from here to here to knock this one out of commission first, before pellets, so we can actually do it. We do pellets last. We could jump over and take this one out of commission. And then finally, we can just have Isaac body block. We just bring Isaac into the fray here, and we just shoot, and it's only 1 damage. It's not that bad. We just do 2 damage. Otherwise, we could bring Isaac here, and if we didn't... And it's the same, actually. Same 2 damage, actually. And we could just shoot here instead. So instead of actually shooting him, we can shoot behind us, put a puff of smoke. He takes the same 2 lightning damage, but then we also don't take damage. So actually, using the missile is worse than putting him in a cloud of gas. Who knew? Right? We just have to make sure we do the push. Oh, wait, no, we wouldn't because the puff. Well, unless we do it first. So what it would mean is we'd have to use this ability first, this ability second, this ability third, and then all of them will be covered in clouds, and we're done. Make sure you don't push C3. Yeah. And that's what we're doing. That's why we're doing clouds. Do pellet. We smoke the whole space. We just have to make sure we do our attacks and everything first. Right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. Put you in a cloud. Jump over here. We might as well do 2 spaces just in case we get a hornet or someone that's going to be flying over that. Why not? Let's put us further out, which then 1, 2, 3, 4. We can only move up to here to do actions. I don't want to move too far. Yeah, I think we just do 1. I don't want to move too far out. Then we go 1 there, and then you're stopped, and then we go for pellets, which stops them from doing anything. So we stop them all, and they all take 2 damage. Lightning! Nice. Oh, look! More smoke! Oh, that's not good. We have to take that Scion out immediately. We're also locked in place, which is very bad, but luckily we will be able to move out. That would suck, except we can jump out. We can't really double jump out, though. Alright, let's see here. 1, 2, 3 are threatening. Hey! Ellie, thank you so much for gifting that gift sub to Straw. I really appreciate you passing that. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you for doing that. Spreading the love. One health. We just need to take out this guy. So unfortunately, we can't exactly jump to stop anyone. Ellie, thank you. Well, it's because you're the one who's hanging out here, Sarah. That's why. So we can go ahead and we can move up here, and we can push, which will push you into the smoke and stop you from doing stuff, and you take 2 more damage. We would also put a shield on here so that we can ignore this guy's damage. We can ignore this guy and this guy for the moment, because, you know, they're both shooting him. It's not too important. And we can still get Silica to jump out of the space, and then still Barrage to take out the 1-healthers. So we take out these two. We don't have to worry about them. Sorry, this is what you get for having 2 accounts on Twitch. That's what you get for having 2 accounts on Twitch, buddy. Wow, I mean, that's what you get for trying to game the system and being able to have more power in our RimWorld playthrough. It's what you get. Anyway, so what we can do is we can move here and we can puff this guy over, put a shield here so we can ignore this. We can get our barrage to knock out these two here, which means all we need to do is shoot this guy, which we can move here and blast him, so then no one else has healing. Yeah. Allegedly for RimWorld. Yeah. Allegedly have an extra account. Not because you forgot your password and created another account for some reason. That's totally not why. If we're gonna barrage, we have to barrage first, because when we jump, we're gonna be landing inside a do-nothing thing here, so that's no good. Missile Mech move to D1 and attack G1 before barrage kills the Scorpion. Move to D1? Attack G1? We'll still have 3 health left. Oh, you're right, because then the barrage does 1 damage and that would do 1 damage as well. The problem is then the Scion would still be up. So he would still be healing. So that means this guy gets 1 health back and this guy gets 1 health back, and he's still standing for the next round. I want to get him out though. He's not on a thing that would cause puffs of smoke, sadly. But you are right, that would take the Scorpion out. I think I would rather focus the Scion though. See, 2 AoE damage would kill the Scion. True, if we upgrade the barrage damage to 2 damage, it would take him. You're not wrong. Because you can only get points if you watch 1 to 2 streams. If you watch 3, you stop getting the bonus points. Oh, really? Oh, that's crazy. A little disappointing. But yeah, I think I want to go do it this way, where we just... I'm always worried about Scions, so I want to knock them out fast. We can sort out this guy another turn. And besides, he'll be over here. And he can't actually... The thing is, the Scorpion can't do anything. Because he can't go through this water. Right? So he can't attack any of these buildings. And we have nothing but smoke down the line. So he can't do anything, because he can only move 3 squares. So he can go 1, 2, 3 to here. And attack us here again, and we'll just jump again. I think it's fine. He's a dud muffin. That's what he is. Alright, so do a big old push. Push. We fire off the barrage. Blam! Got them all. And then we jump up and out. Whoop! Done. Done and done. Lightning fires. Does lightning remove the smoke? No, it doesn't. Yeah, see, he's over here. He attacks the water. The water takes damage. Yeah, the only move he had that made sense would be in attacking us. Unfortunately, you can't actually attack him from here, but we can move... We can move here and hit him. Break you free. And then we can bring Silica here. And Silica can do a double jump and then block. We can't take more than 4 damage, but this is still fine. This is still within that allotment. So we have more smoke. Wait, if I go here... Does this just give a shield and he doesn't go anywhere? Yeah, he does. Nice. Oh, we get 1 enemy back for the last turn. Interesting. The Vec digs out from the earth and is like, wait a second, I thought I'd be able to see the sky. What is with all this smoke? Vec goes up here. No, goes, wow, do you... Oh, okay. I mean... Sure. I mean... Yeah. Sure. Just end our turn. That's fine. Just... Yeah, it's a hard... This game's really hard. You have to think really hard about it, you know. Every move is extremely difficult. You know, the AI is so intelligent. It's really tough. Your Your mechs took almost no damage. Nice. Alright, we're 8 XP out from getting that last level up here. Here's that core. Okay, if we can get this last core here, that'd be some big stuff right there. Alright, so here's the question. Oh my goodness, wisely chosen, how have you been? Long time no see. Welcome. Lutokus, we need to decide. Do we want to go for +1 use of the pellets? Or do we want to start stacking up more stuff for higher missile barrage damage? I do also want artillery damage. I mean, we could up our health, but I mean, our health is already at 5, which seems fine. You know? There's only one enemy that can actually do 5 damage. That's the Alpha Leapers. They do 5 damage. So I feel like they should go in for more pellets. You would do neither? You would give movement to both mechs. Really? You know, you're not wrong. I do keep complaining about movement. You're definitely not wrong on that one. I am complaining about movement a lot. I trust you're still only giving O2 to those who earned it. In a game that was made by the developers of Faster Than Light? Of course. Oxygen is only for those who have earned it. It's true. Oh my goodness, this is a long time since we played FTL. And Oxygen not included. Oxygen not included has had a lot of DLC since we last played. Like, a lot. Oh, wait a second. Weapons not in the same class will cost 1 extra reactor power. I didn't even know we could... I just assumed you couldn't use... like a brute mech class weapon on a science class, but I guess you can. You learn something new every day, eh? Look at that. Huh. Yeah, if we're going to be going and adding movement speed, I think the critical one for us to add movement speed to is going to be the jet mech. Let's go ahead and let's add it here. Because of the wonky way in which our attacks work, we're going to need to be able to juke and jive around enemies more. Although, having the one movement here would have really helped last fight with pushing enemies in, or at least pushing one of them in, but I think the pellet move was still the better one in the end, so that's fine. Alright. We shape the weather patterns on the island. It's the same text every time. Or darn near, it seems. Alright, so we just need to defend the solar panels, we need to block 3 Vex spawning, super easy, and we need to protect the robotics lab, which luckily is in the way back. This should be easy enough. Ooh, we got one guy that'll try and lock us down. He can only move 3 spaces, so he can still lock us down regardless here. We can now move 5, though, so we can still go 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, he's still locked if I put him there. That's no good. I want to bait... I really prefer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still fine. We can go all the way straight down. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm hoping the Alpha Scorpion goes and tries to lock down our pulse mech. Ideally. We'll see. We shall see. Let's go. I think this is a good set. This is a good setup. Another pod. Oh my goodness, another pod. Welcome to a 5 blip mission. A 5 icon mission. Holy moly. Okay, that sucks. We have 4 enemies attacking 4 spaces. So we can put Silica here and jump to disable these 2. We can move Camilla here. Oh, sorry, there's 5 attacking. They're all attacking. None of them are... Well, actually, only the crab was attacking us. So yeah, 4 of them were attacking. I was right. But we can do this. So Silica can push to clear this guy and push this guy up. Or we can put clouds down. I think we'll push just so we clear an enemy. I think that's better. And then we're just going to push backwards and then jump over these 2. It's the lightning damage. Yeah, I think that's the right call. You feel like killing an enemy is better? Yeah, I feel as though killing an enemy is better, because you can always just do the puff later. Because it also shields. So I think this is just flat better. Because it gives a shield to this, so it technically blocks 1 hit too. Okay. Unfortunately, while we got rid of one more is coming up. We can clear these guys now. All of these can be cleared with one Silica attack. Okay. Alright. That's perfect, because that's not actually attacking a thing we care about. Okay, that is. So these 2 only have 1 health. So we can barrage these guys if we wanted, but then we couldn't do anything else, and that's no good. And I'm thinking we bring Silica here and double jump over to stop this one from attacking. Right now, we can just absorb this hit from you, but you do 3 damage, so you'd actually kill afterwards. So maybe we just explode and push this backwards, and that goes. And then we just have to deal with these 2. It won't work. We again have 4 enemies threatening. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because if we move out of the way, he'll hit buildings. Silica could move here and jump this way, which would take out both of these guys would be killed if we did that. You're unfortunately going for up there too, which is no good. If only we could stand right here and use a puff. We cannot. Missile barrage, missile mech to E6 and science mech to D5 and push. E6. And then science mech to D5. What? Oh, because then this will be cleared, then we can push. We'd push this guy down. I don't know why we'd want to... We can't get to E6. Oh, missile mech, sorry. You're right. Yeah, so if we... Missile barrage would clear this guy, and this guy. You're saying then move here and push, then we can move through it to go here, and then push this guy, then get us to this guy's puffed. The problem is, this guy's still going to do his damage, and he'll hit these. But he'll end up hitting this one. We still have one grid that's going to be damaged. What about the artillery going to E4 and shooting E7? We could do that. We push F4 into the water. Yeah, no worries. This is why we're talking it out. If this was a firefly as opposed to a centipede, then yeah, your solution would work. He's a triple wide damage guy. So if only we could get Isaac like here and shoot this way. We could do 2 and 1 and take out these guys. I say you put knight on A4, A8. So next turn you can have the bishop on H2 and finally take the queen off of D4. Yeah. Rook to E5. So let's see. So Barrage would take out this guy and this guy, which means which then we could tank this hit, right? If we don't move him, or if we do have him push, we could do that. The only problem is we have this one and this one. We can risk the 2 grid damage and then just regain the 2 grid later if we stop this guy. That can be done. We also need to be blocking Vex spawns, but that's just such a low priority right now. I mean, the other option is we can move here. No. We'd be better off just pushing him if we were going to do that. I think Isaac locked back here from this guy is pretty brutal. So Isaac could take out this guy. We could come here and jump down and take out both these guys. We can push out this guy and then just give up on 1 solar farm. So we can let 1 solar farm go, which will lose us 1 grid and lose us 1 grid gain. But then we would remove all 4 of these. And we can hope that the 28% chance happens. If we go with your method, how would we be able to do it? Let me take a look at that again. If the science mech moves to E6. And push? Yeah, because we can push him out of the way. But then again, we still have the problem when we do that this is going to take damage. And then missile. Mech to F5. And take the hit. Oh, just tank it? Oh, we can't. Not until we clear this guy. We can't get around. He's blocking us. Alright, let's see what Sraz's solution was. You can... Flying Mech kills it first. Then we're still dealing with this guy doing damage to the grid. He'd still be standing. Missile Mech. Oh, Missile Mech attacks this guy from here and clears it. I think that is the solution. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. You didn't see F2 gets 2 hits? Yeah, F2 gets 2 hits. Yeah. But I think you're right. We can tank that. So if we go here, here, and then this guy goes here, right? Essentially, we go here and we jump to clear this guy, and this guy will die from lightning. We then move up here to push him up. This guy will be gone. We then move you here to tank this shot, which will then have acid pop here, here, and here. We'll be acid covered, so he can't get shot a second time. And shoot this guy. This would clear him. This means that we would then have 1, 2, 3 Vec. Yeah, I think that's the right move. I think that is the correct move. Alright. If it doesn't work, we'll reset. But I think you're correct. Wait a second. Do we pellet instead? It would stop the attack, and it would get 2 damage on him, and it would also block more space up here from enemy activity. I think we puffed. It does more damage? Yeah, because we'll get 2 damage. Otherwise, we're just delaying him by pushing him up here. We can decide that in a second here. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll clear this guy. Take the 2 damage. Yeah, I think we go for the pellets. We'll go pellets. Nice. Ow. Oh my goodness, there's acid underneath the cloud. Okay. Alright. Alright, we need to block these. Urgently. We only have 3 enemies, so what we can do is we can actually bring Silica here and just jump to here. That'll clear this guy, and we'll block. So that's 1 block. We can't exactly block, but we can at least move here and push him. Push G5 to H5. You can push him back. We can always bring ourselves back here and then just shove him. But the problem is he'll then shoot here. Oh no, yeah, he'll just shoot the mountains. That's fine. And we'll do 4 damage to him. If we upgraded the attack damage, we would be able to kill him because he's got acid, but we'll do 4 damage to him. If only we could stand here. If only we could stand here and push him. But at least we can secure the pod. That's the thing. We'll block 1 Vex spawning. We'll need to block 1 more. We'll have 3 Vex we have to deal with, so it's going to be tough to get in positions to actually create a block. Oh wait, actually, we can... No. This mech to E4 and use smoke on flying mech to kill it. Yeah, we could do that. Because that would then clear this guy. The tough part is then what do we do with this guy? I guess we just push him. Move 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang, if you can move 5. That would have been cool. Push and Rocket can both deal with E3 and G5 either way. True, yeah, they kind of trade off. One gets killed or the other. Well, neither gets killed or one does. Yeah, the only one that guarantees that we end up actually clearing a Vec is if we move here. So I think you're right. I think that's the move. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and shoot here. So he'll die from lightning. Push you out of the way so you'll go take out mountains. Jump here. Clearing you and blocking. So we'll only have 2 Vec to deal with now. And we need to block 2 Vec spots. 2 Vec spawns need to be blocked. Oh nice, it's a Scion. We can just ignore him. We can actually even eat the hit here. Oh, there's no more Vex spawns, because this is actually the last turn, so never mind. Yeah, we weren't going to get that. Ah, bummer. That's a bummer. Is there anything else we need to do? Defend, check. Vec spawn block, didn't make it, fail, block, check, done. Cool. We can just end our turn. Because he's just gonna hit this, and that doesn't do anything. Although if you could clear him for some reason, somehow, I don't know how you would though. Because you wouldn't be the one doing the damage. Alright. But there are things you can do! Make smoke kill. I don't know how we do that. Because we've already used our use. We could move out and barrage for 2 damage. Yeah, the thing is, I mean, yeah, we can go ahead and do that. But what I was saying is, I was looking to see if we can get XP on Camilla. If you watch as we kill this guy, you'll see Camilla gets 0 XP. Because we can't push him into the smoke. We don't have any way to make smoke, because we've already used the smoke pellets. Use is 0. Nothing we can do. So the only thing we could do is we could barrage. And then shoot. There's no way to push him into smoke. I guess the only thing we could do is move here and shoot there. But he had full health, so we only did 2 damage, he would have had 3 health. So, if we put him, no, even if we put him in smoke, it still wouldn't have been enough. Acid doesn't increase damage from smoke, though. Acid weapon damage against this unit is doubled. All other damage, push, block, fire, etc. is unaffected. Flying mech attack deals 2 damage. There was no way for us to attack with the flying mech. Because if we stood here to jump over there, otherwise we couldn't run over there. There was? Yeah, we got 2 of these. We can jump back. I'm pretty confident we can't, though. Because there's nowhere we can jump over. We have to jump over him. We're in smoke and can't do anything here either. Where can we move him? Move Science Mech first? So you're saying like we move the Science Mech, we go here, we jump over, which would do 3 damage, but we need 2 more damage. No, you're right. It would do 4 damage. Yeah, it would do 4 damage in 1. You're right. Yeah. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah, it would do 4 damage because of the 2 damage from the jump, and then 1 from there. The smoke happens prior to the Scion regenerate. The problem solved there. And for greater measure, we can also clear this guy. So we actually could. I was just gonna jump and say, whatever. But actually, you're right. We can actually go ahead and do this, and hopefully with the smoke kill, yeah, it did give 1 XP. Nice. An end of mission, I think, gives 1 XP too. Right? Nope. We're 1 off. Bummer. 1 off. That's fine. We'll take it, though. We'll take it. That means the first enemy that she ends up killing in the next fight, she levels up. We get the use immediately, which is good. What do we get? What is that? Oh, it's a person. I thought it was a drill. Mech gains flying? +1 mech reactor. Prospero is pretty good. Oh, Missile Mech could have smoked a Scion as well for the 2 damage. You're right. I keep forgetting that we do 2. You're right, that would have worked too. Prospero looks pretty good. Unlocked in the hangar. He's the only one I'd be willing to trade out. Trade out Isaac? If we gave the rocket mech flying... And we lose the health, but it gains 1 reactor. Oh, we have to actually power a reactor. We have to power flying. It did actually say that on him. It did say that, didn't it? It says requires 1 power, mech gains flying. That is funny. I don't like having 3 health. That makes me feel real vulnerable. But we did get another one from a pod, so I think that still counts towards our focus, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll be off by 1 rep. But we can sell Isaac, which will get us back up to 9. So as long as we can get another 2 from the Sierra Quadrant, we're good. Flying from 1 power, though, means walk through enemies. Yeah, no, really good. So what it means is I'm actually gonna go and install another one. Because we'll still be able to buy 3, so we'll still have 4 cores by the end of this round. The end of this island. We'll have 4 cores to play with. Which is pretty good. Do we want to spend this one somewhere? We could drop the jet mech's movements, grab another one, and increase the damage to 2. Or we could add it to uses. Do we want more smoke pellets, or do we want more barrage damage? I think smoke pellets are more beneficial than barrage. Barrage gets us out of a sticky situation, but smoke pellets gives us a lot of, like, spatial control. You think barrage sounds better? I mean, I did just say exactly how it works. One gives more spatial control, one gets us out of sticky situations. Sticky situations can be pretty dangerous. Oh, it one hits Scions too. Very good point. A Scion popped up, we just barrage. We barrage and then we aerial bomb to move. I think you're right. Literally, we only need one more reactor power for this last move, and then we're actually the mech's fully reactored. That's funny. We're also fully gridded at this point too, so if we get an extra one, we just get more defense. Quite nice. All right, let's go to the Sierra Quadrant. We need to defend that train. This maglev track is one of our last remaining supply lines. Hey, look, we start with a barrage. Nice. In which case, we'll start here with the intention of just jumping across 2 spots. Start you here and here. All right, let's do this. Yeah, we're floating. Perfect. Not so perfect. Oof. Okay, so we have 4 enemies doing things I don't want them to do. Push B3 into the water? True, could do. Rocket the Scion? I don't think we're gonna rocket the Scion. I mean, because what I'm thinking is we can barrage to take the Scion out. Then we can then go and do a jump to get here. Or, hear me out on this, we can jump, and then we can jump. Double jump? Which clears out pretty much all of our issues. Which then means we can move this Scion over here. Actually, no, we can't because we do damage. Which means we can put a shield on the train instead, right? To block the damage. And then we can move this guy here to go and hit the Scion. How much health does D3 have? 5. Most of these guys have 5. All of them have 5, except for the Scion. Or make Science Mech do the smoke attack. The science mech couldn't get close enough because of positioning. I'd want him to be right here. I guess, or otherwise, yeah, you're right. We could go here and we could smoke attack from here. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. We can double jump and smoke attack from here, blocking this position and this position. Because you're right. If I just shielded here, he would have gone down because of acid. So that's a very good point. Smoke would better. Yeah, I did exactly what you did in the last fight. I forgot this is a 3-hit guy. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. All right, so in that case, let's get started. What did he say? I can't see the neighbors anymore. That's funny. Smoke him. Jump him. Holy moly, that double attack without moving is just ridiculously overpowered in my opinion. It's nuts how powerful that is. There's the level. You had no one you can attack, that's funny. Oh yeah, it would make sense because you're actually locked in here. Because he can only move 3 squares. He couldn't stand anywhere that wasn't within lightning, or within the electric cloud except for here, that's funny. What do we gain? Mech move +1? Huge! Oh, this is big. Mech move +1, she's now at 5 from that. And this guy just needs to clear 2 more enemies. We get to go? This is what, 3 damage? We can actually shoot this guy here. Push him in there. That might get her the level up here. Push D1. Oh yeah, we can also move up here. And push him there. However, I was thinking more of we come here and we jump there. Because then we stop this guy. And we block. Oh, push from D1. That's a much better move. I like this move a lot. Because then he goes into the lightning and he dies. You get pushed onto here. Your order of operations... No, that's still not good. Because he's a 3 attacker. So if we move him here, he'll attack and it'll hit this building all the same. I guess we can still go here and jump. We're gonna have to tank this 3-hit. But that would block... Yeah, no, okay. Doing this, we can at least block this spot and this spot. This guy goes down. This guy goes down. This guy's still alive at 3 health. No. Alive at 1 health. And this one's alive at 1 health. The next turn we barrage, and that'll clear all of them. For the final turn. And it'll just be at 2 health. Yeah, no, that works. That checks out. We'll push. Jump. And shoot. Leveling you up. New Vecicide protocols have finished computing. What do we get? Health! Oh! Oh no, I'm gonna take damage! Life's gonna be so hard. We're gonna be down from 5 health to 3. Or 5 health to 2 health. Oh, well, not anymore, as we have 7 health now. Alright. He just bulked mid-fight. You haven't seen my true power level. Nice. Alright, blocked up. Literally only guy left. And we can fly, so we can just fly up and over. And, that's it. Easy peasy. Nice. Promoted. Supplies come through. Defense up to 29% defense here. Mech move and mech health. Very big. I always prefer those over the grid defense. Grid defense is good, but I really prefer reactor, health, move. Those 3 I just think are so much more important than grid defense. 3% chance of things not taking damage is nice, but it's not great. Alright. It's time to do the battle. Destroy 5 oozes and protect the corporate tower. I think we're just going to be chucking pellets all over the corporate tower, to be honest. Never rely on luck. Yeah, ideally, no. Be prepared to utilize luck, but never rely on it. Sensors have picked up an unknown Vec, some sort of massive gelatinous creature, whatever it is. Don't let it reach the tower. We might honestly just barrage immediately. None of these guys can fly, so if we have these two here, we actually block them being able to get past us. So we're going to body block. Good. I was hoping to get a little closer. That's fine. So we can move here and puffed out some smoke. Right? Which would do 2 damage out of his 3 health. We can then also move up here and jump to stop his attack and then to block. We can move here and shoot this guy. That won't take care of him now. So instead we can move here and shield, which will shield ourselves, push him back, block this, give this a shield, and we'll block the one that comes up. Or we can put pellets down. Or we can pellet. I think you want to kill the ooze once before barraging. Oh, true, yeah, we want to get the smaller guys with less health before we barrage. Good point. Barrage does do 2 damage, but we do want... Yeah, that's a good point. Better kill Scion first, and Science Mech push kills by pushing into the water. Ooh. Yeah, true. If we did this... So, if we shoot this guy, so he only has 1 health left, we then hit him with the barrage, right? Which will do 2 damage, and kill the ooze. Does 2 damage to this guy and 2 damage to this guy. And then we pushing him here to miss and pushing him into the water. We'll have 2 smaller oozes. Just don't barrage? Yeah, Rocket can't one-shot the ooze, not yet. It only does 2 damage. Save the barrage for next turn. It would be better next turn, true. Missile Mech can kill the Scion. True, yeah. If we just skip the barrage. Because we can go here, we can go here. And then we just jump here. Yeah, I think we jump over the ooze. I think you're right. And this will bring him to 1 health. They won't heal over time. This one goes away. This one gets pushed. We'll have this guy at 1 health. This guy will be at full health. We'll have 2 new Vex spawn. Then we could barrage. We'll be standing here so we can barrage and hopefully also jump. We can hopefully do a double. Yeah, I think that works. We'll be dealing with 5 enemies. 2 oozes, 3 Vec. I think that's doable. Alright. Oh, that's right. The lightning takes him out. I don't know why I didn't even think about that. I keep forgetting the lightning does damage. Okay, cool. So we're still dealing with 5. So I was still right when I said 5, but I didn't know why I had 5. I was still right. Oof, that's a lot of threatened. We can push this guy in again, and we can then ignore this because of the shield. We can do that. The oozes have 2 health, so Barrage can just clear them. But in so doing, there's going to be... I'm assuming these guys split again, right? Medium oozes. They'll switch to a smaller ooze, right? So if we just move out of the way here, these two are just going to shoot each other, right? Like 1 and 4 are just going to shoot each other. 4 will do damage to 1 and 5. 1 will do damage to 4. We can just leave, right? C3? No, I don't think artillery can quite... Well, if artillery came here and shot this one, it would do 2 damage plus 1 for 3 damage. Then artillery would then be another 2 damage for 5 to kill. So we could clear this one with that, yeah. Yeah, if artillery came here and shot this one, it'd go down with an artillery barrage. And we do an artillery barrage first, just in case the new oozes that pop, we can jump over one way or another. Oh, just come here and smoke the oozes? Oh yeah, because then they'll pop. You're right. And then we do barrage next turn, and then we can clear 4 oozes at once. Yeah, because then we can clear 4 oozes at once. And you're gonna do 3 damage. So I mean, we can fight, or we can just sit here. Let them shoot each other, and then we have these 2 Vec that are damaged. And then 4 oozes. This guy's gonna have 2 health left, 3 health left, but is acided. This guy's gonna have 2 health left, which means barrage will actually kill everyone. Might as well jump over D2 just to get the smoke. Yeah, there's no reason not to. But yeah, then barrage just clears the entire map at the start of next turn. Yeah, not perfect. Oh, for some reason I thought there was going to be a smoke there. No, for this to work, we actually have to jump over him, or else we take damage. That's fine. That's fine. He dies to the AoE attack. I wasn't going to barrage this turn. I was going to barrage next turn. I want to barrage next turn. Jump over to E2. Yeah, we might as well jump over. I want to barrage next turn because we're going to have 4 oozes next. And that way we don't have to deal with scrambling around to go grab them. We'll only have 1 Vec to deal with after the barrage. So these 2 can just focus on this 1 Vec. I mean the triple attack enemy? Nah, it's fine. We don't have to worry about him. We'll be okay, because he's going to take 3 damage. Barrage will take him out next turn. I think this is good. Because now we have 2, now we have 2. You're down to 2 health. You're down to 2 health. And we have 1 normal centipede that only has 3 health. Nice. These guys are all going to move out of smoke, which means they move all over the place and will be a nuisance to try and track down and damage them all. But now, we just clear the whole map with a massive barrage. Oh my goodness, that move is so good. It feels so good. Oh, I'm sorry. Were there vet here? I don't see any. I don't know what you're talking about. What vet threat? This one? I think you're crazy. Put a shield on us. Oh look, last turn. What are we gonna do this turn? I don't know. Done! Oh my goodness, that move's nuts. That move's absolutely insane. We beat the mission a turn before it's even the last turn. Blam. I don't know how you managed it, but the creature was destroyed. It no longer poses a threat. I thank you and the rusting hulks. Oh my goodness, chat. Well done. Well done. No, that was a really good idea to hold off on using the barrage. I wanted to use barrage immediately. You guys are absolutely right. Holding off on that was 100% the right call. That was 100% the right call. All right, spend rep. What do we have? Explosive vents. Well, that's pretty cool. The prime class mech. Oh, that's so now I understand why it has the little plus, the red plus icon directly underneath the animated picture. I understand now. Rocket Fist. Gemini missiles can only be used once? Not to twice, okay. Smoke mortar. Actually, smoke mortar would be pretty cool, but we're already hit it with everything I want. You're so used to playing in unfair difficulty that watching this is quite refreshing. In unfair, you would have an extra elite enemy and one extra leader enemy. They start spawning in regular missions. Oh my goodness, that does sound unfair. It does sound quite unfair. Holy. These are some pretty cool, cool abilities here. None I want to take, though. We're going to let Isaac go. Bye, Isaac. We're going to take 3 cores. So I think first and foremost, we're getting more uses. We're getting more uses. First and foremost. Now the question is the final 2. Do we do 1 move in Pulse Mech and 1 move in Jet Mech? Or do we do 2 damage in artillery to get to 3 damage? We're going to the final mission now. The final mission. Now I'm leaning towards do more damage. However, actually, you know what? We don't need this much health. Since we have the health mech, the mech health, we don't need more than 5 health, I don't think. Honestly. Oh yeah, Strong, you're typing out exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, we don't actually really need the extra health in Rocket Mech anymore. It really is not necessary. 5 health is enough. We can tank 1 to 2 hits, and we can just heal in between as needed. And usually we're not body blocking, right? Like, that's not your job. That's what the Pulse Mech does. So this means we have 1 extra. So that means we could do 1 movement on either the Pulse Mech or Jet Mech. But we got a mech move bonus when she leveled up. So I don't know if we actually need... I mean, it'd be nice. We don't need it. We could go up to 6, but 6 might be a little bit overkill, especially since you can't fly. Because it gets blocked off, you know? Move on Shielder because Shielder can't fly? I was thinking no move on Shielder because Shielder might get body blocked and unable to even utilize all the movement because they're corralled in a corner or split off by half the map. That's what my thought process was. But more movement is always nice. More movement is always nice. More movement with Jetmech's been fine. I haven't really been struggling too much with 5. With needing 5. Six movement. Good golly gosh. Holy cannoli, that's nuts. Effects often ignore you on the final islands and attack only buildings. So always no chance of getting body blocked. So almost no chance of getting body blocked. Okay. Wish they had 3 weapon slots. Only one only for passives. Oh, so you don't have to swap it. Yeah, that would be nice. my mech is nourished. We'll go for the 3 damage. I do want a little more damage on the on that. I think that is kind of critical. They're doing a 4 move, 6 move unit setup. I think it's good. All right, Volcanic Island, let's do this. The final stand, the last stand, the important stand. Humanity stands. All right, with the Vector driven off the islands, you have a chance to wipe them out of their source. Let's go. Oh, achievement unlocked. I'm getting too old for this. What? What achievement is that? Have a single pilot fight the final battle 3 times across multiple games. Wow. 21.1% of players have this achievement, so it's like not uncommon at all. This is Silica's 3rd final battle. That's actually nuts. GG, be old. Feel old. Ah, these goop ball boys I don't like. These blobbers. I really, really don't like the blobbers. We'll just do a normal setup here. He's begging you to let him retire. Please, boss, please. There's an infinite number of timelines, please. Why do I have to keep fighting? Holy moly, 4 of these in one spot. That's kind of dangerous. Look at that, right around us. Nice. Grab the boy. Oh no! Love a guy. Okay. Survive the fight. Dun. 5 health, 4 health, 3 health. Oh, if only we did 4 damage. Okay, question. This is something I do not know. When we go to the next floor, to the underground, do we get re-ups on our uses or no? Does it re-up us on our uses or no? Because we get repositioned back to the center every time. It resets? Okay, because my assumption was that it does, because our units we could have one guy here, one guy here, one guy here, but once we fall through, we end up in the center every time. So I was like, it feels like a reset, but I want to be sure. All right, cool. With that being the case, this makes this a little easier. With 3 damage, blammo. We can just sort him out. Oh yeah, he'll never get body blocked. It's never a problem. My goodness, I swear. If I wanted to get him here so we could push him back and push him up into the explosive, to take the 2 damage. This is why we need to get 6 move. You can move everywhere he wants, except you can't go over here. It's crazy with 6 movement. I gotta say though, that's nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With the 8 across. Yeah, that is wild. I mean, I don't know why I counted. It says it right here. Zelda, what are you doing? But yeah, we're like literally body blocked in here in this corner. It's funny. We could come here and push this guy up. What'll end up happening is he'll take 3 damage from here and he'll take explosive damage as well. So it'll actually clear out the blob boy. It'll put a shield on this guy here. And then we just stand here. Right? You don't have to attack. Because this guy's gonna be the only one left in this area. The other option is we could try and push him into the lava, but again, it's just a one-shot to take this guy out. Yeah, because of B3 we can't push, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. Push, starts up shields. Blast him to do damage, move him out of the way. We'll let this guy live a little longer. We can move here and jump here. Get that double jump in there, or get the double clouds up. Long jump. I don't want to jump twice and make the center too dangerous for us to be able to get shots off and maneuver. But this means that then no one can stand here to attack this. Oh, and fire's here, so this guy can't even do that there either. Nice. Oh no! Oh, perfect. So he's just gonna be annihilated. Sadly, we can't go here and push him because that'll save this guy. Can't quite move far enough to get to this guy here. We can from here, though. We can shoot him and do that. The 3 damage, so we can clear him with the next turn. Only takes 2 turns to kill instead of 3. So he's sorted, he's sorted. I guess this guy we just push over to body block for us. Yeah. Yeah, and then we move us here and we jump over. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll push him. Shoot him. And jump over. That then clears this guy. He'll be down to 1 health. Bam. Bam. He attacks the mountain. Whoop, the big boy. Block. There we go. I love they keep going after Camilla. This is great. Amazing. Okay. And now what we can do is we can barrage. What is this? We've got a thing on us. 5 tentacle. The Scion will do 1 damage to friendly. Oh yeah. That's not a big deal. What we can do is now we can barrage to clear this guy and this guy, and then we can heal, put us to 3 health, and then we block, putting us back to 2 health. And then we can just move from here to here and shoot this guy for 3. The barrage will do 2, so we'll completely clear everyone on the map. Actually, and we can move you up here afterwards and do a push, which will then give him a shield, so he doesn't actually lose any health. Yeah, shielding the rocket is the other option. But yeah, we can do the plane. Yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll barrage. Go ahead and hit him. Come up here. Do a push. Heal left. There we go. Now we only have 2 enemies we have to deal with, and one of them's going to spawn on fire. Burn. I'm on a rock boy. I think this guy can only move 3, so he can only move here. Unless he wants to stand on fire. Luckily we can fly, thank goodness for that. Yeah, so we can go here and we can annihilate you. We can go here. wait, actually, there's no need for me to do the jump. I could have healed him up further. Quick question. Do we get our resets back when we go to the next level? It's not a huge fumble, it's just 1 less health. But we do? Okay, cool. And let's, only once per battle. Okay, yeah, it's per battle. That makes sense. Yeah, so let's just redo that real quick. There is no need for that. We only needed two moves to sort this out. And we can just go ahead and heal. This way we're at full. Oh, everything resets, even the health for max? Really? Oh, just never noticed. Incoming seismic activity. Brace yourself. Ooh, Beetle Boy. Oh boy. Leader Beetle. Sending down power pylons. Keep them operational, Commander. The Vec infestation here is beyond our capabilities to exterminate. Deploying a Renfield bomb. Defend it while it primes. It'll destroy the hive. It's go time. Where do you want to go? Right there? Oof, brutal. These beetles are attacking in point-blank range. What? Okay. Silica can jump, so we can get a double jump, or jump and land here. So we can stop both of these from attacking. We can move here and push him to there. So he runs into the mountain tile. We can move here and push here to have him go down. And then we'll still be dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Vec. So we'll be dealing, oh geez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Vec. This is mech to F3. And attack B3. Why? Oh, because then yeah. Because then we get the puffed behind us, and we push him so he goes into the lava. That makes sense. Yeah, because then we can just go ahead and we can set up a shield and block a spawn. Yeah, no, that's better. That is better. Yeah, my good gracious. A massive sneeze. Alright. Where were we? It's just a jump! I'm tempted to do another big jump, to be honest. It's another jump. Let's just get more of these clouds down. Big jumps. More clouds. Lightning damage. Silica's now safe. True. Can't attack through here. At least not yet. Block. Oh, goo boy. Alright, barrage inbound. Oh, we can't. We have to move here. We can't stay here. Ooh. Okay. So, let's see here. If we barrage, we take out 7, 4, and 5. 7, 4, and 5 all go down if we do that. We can move you to here to push this away to here, right? And we'll still be blocking something and shielding this, right? The only one left that we have to deal with is you will then need to go up here and shoot this guy into there, which will do 3 damage, and lightning will do 1 damage, so he'll be cleared too. So you'll be gone, you'll be gone, you'll be gone, you'll be gone, and you'll be moved. We'll only have the blobby boy left, or blubber, and whoever digs up from here. Perfect. I guess we can move wherever we want. It's probably better for us to be like more central. C5 dies to smoke plus barrage damage. Yes. Wait, C5? Oh yeah, I completely forgot. We're gonna be smoking them at the same time. You're absolutely right. Yeah, so we're only gonna be dealing with whoever is digging up from here by the end. Oh no, wait. That clears this guy too. You're just here to block. Nice. Block and add them shields. Man, this barrage is nuts how good it is. This barrage is insane. Also, because of the tentacles here, he's actually not going to spawn. So actually, there's going to be no Vec next turn. There's actually going to be 0 Vec on the map next turn. Watch this. Lightning damage. Tentacles. What Vec? What do you mean? What Vec are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. We can't jump and jump to do some more clouds. We can just chill. And it's fine if they all take some damage here. We would just want to do this first. Or I guess we move you here so we can block this one, right? Yeah, no, blocking C2 because then we can bubble it. It's definitely better because we can bubble it this way. And that way the only one is here, which is going to be the furthest away from the bomb. Heal yourself. Rocks. Block. 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 There's only one turn left. We literally do not care about these guys. We don't even care about this. We can just move and end the turn. It's the last turn. We can just end the turn. We don't have to do anything. Done. Who needs to do hard thinking when you beat the game, you know? Then, Renfield bomb is ready. I recommend we leave now. You leave now. We'll be sharing a grave with the Vec. The Vec have been uprooted from this timeline. Now this island may thrive. Temporal extraction initiated. We are out of here. It's been an honor, Commander, serving you and the rusting hulks. Boom. Nice. Easy peasy. That worked out really well. Victory! Thanks to the valiant efforts of Silica, Prospero, and Camilla Vera. Hooray! We did the thing. It took us about 5 hours. I do about an hour per island, seems to be the speed. Been an honor serving you. Stream, yes, the stream pauses and explodes. Right? Just hit the end to like just close OBS. Done. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Morgor, these mechs are actually pretty good. These mechs were pretty good, I gotta say. Select someone for the next timeline? I mean, I can't. Silica's too good. Silica's just too good. Wait, did your stream actually crash? That's hysterical. That's really funny. It's been an honor serving you, and then the stream actually crashed for you? That's funny. The timing. The timing. But we did the thing. We got the 4. We're good to go. Time travelers. So we're still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. We have a decent number of them. I like how they all have something different they do. But Silk is just too strong. I can't say no. Silk is just too good. We have 6 coins! Which means we can unlock one more to look at, right? We're probably going to go with the Blitzkriegers next, the Blitzkrieg, because then we'll have done all of the front map guys. Right, we've done all these. Wait, what did we miss from this one? Kill an enemy 5 or more tiles away with a dash punch. Oh, yeah. We never upgraded the dash. We never ended up upgrading the dash. You got something else. Yeah, totally not strong. I ended up crashing. Wow, that's funny. But yeah, we'll play with the Blitzkrieger next. Blitzkrieger, or Blitzkrieg. There's no ER at the end. If you may do a suggestion, the Spider Squad's fun. Yeah, now I want to play all of them at least once. But we're kind of just like unlocking them down the list, so we'll get to the Spider one eventually. The Mist Eaters. Airborne particles provide a material necessary for nanobots to repair these mechs. How do they work? We got a brute arranged in a science. Reverse thrusters. Smoke and deal damage to a tile while dashing. Wait, what? He does 2 damage and smokes the enemy and does 1 damage to himself. Damage is associated with distance traveled, it looks like. Damage, distance traveled. Self-damage 1, range 1, range 2. Range 1 or another range afterwards. Huh. Okay. Smog mech. Oh! Ranged class. Damage and apply fire to a tile while adding smoke to adjacent. So it does 1 damage and sets them on fire and adds smoke. That's pretty cool. More smoke. I'm very curious how more smoke works. I'd like to be able to hover over it. But I imagine more smoke puts 1 on the other 2 adjacent locations associated with the person that you end up hitting. Passive. Nanofilter mending. Standing on smoke repairs mechs and removes smoke. Wow, that's actually pretty good. A control mech. Temporary control unit. What? Holy moly. Yeah, I agree. This does sound like the best mech in the game. This sounds insane. This sounds insane. Oh, don't you mind me. I'm just going to go and move you in front of your friends. Go and nibble on them. Also, it's 2 flying units to start with. That's pretty good. Honestly, we'd either put Silica in the Smog mech or in the Control mech. Those are nuts. All right, what is this? Stay with me. Heal 12 damage over the course of a single island. Wow, okay. That's a lot of damage. Let's walk, move enemies with controlled shot 120 spaces in 1 game. What? So that's what? 10 missions. So if it's 5 missions per island, 4 islands total, 20 missions plus, let's say, 2 extra for the final for 22 in total, right? If we just said 20, that means we would need 6 squares moved every single fight with a variance of 2 fights to get this. Dang, that's a lot. That's a lot of moving. It's definitely doable, but dang. And on the back burner, do 4 damage with reverse thrusters. Okay, yeah, so we actually have to level this up with 4 points in here to get reverse thrusters for that. That one I think is going to be the toughest out of the group. This will be the easiest. This should be pretty straightforward. This one sounds the most obnoxious because I don't want to put 4 points in there. Wild. These guys too are also really crazy. This exchange mech sounds wild. Where it also heals an enemy and hurts an enemy, or heals an ally, hurts an enemy. Sounds so good. And I really, really am looking forward to playing with the Aegis mech as well. But we'll play with Blitzkrieg next. So lightning everything. Look boy. Then blast him. Blast achievement is easy if the enemy has acid. Oh, yeah, you just... Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, actually. Yeah, that makes it really easy. Good point. That's a very good point. That makes it super simple. You just blast them once and done. I could get behind that. Yeah, the nanofilter mending is pretty sick. Yeah, I think Mist Eaters is going to be a fun one. I'm going to enjoy this one. Look at all of them. Still have a handful to open up. Yeah, we'll do Blitzkrieger next. Oh yeah, the random squad. Open 5 time pods in a single game. Should be easy enough to do. We can do that. We already currently get 5 or 6 per game right now. Lucky start. Beat the game any length without spending any reps. What? I guess you just play on easy mode and you play with your best squad and you just do 2 islands and then the final boss fight, yeah? And then changing the odds. Raise grid defense to 30 or more. Wait. Oh no, sorry. I was like, wait a second. We've done that before, but not on the randomized squad, yeah. This is fine. Have 5 enemies on fire simultaneously. Yeah, we didn't do that, did we? We've gotten most of the achievements for most of them. We're only missing 2 right now from the squads we've done. Pretty good. And getting all the achievements isn't as important to me as unlocking all of the squads. I mean, the secret squad we can sort out later, but like, I want to at least unlock all of these, which we are easily on track for. Yeah, so for Blitzkrieg, I'm super excited to play with the electric whip guy. First, we're gonna have to go in chain 10. This is not gonna happen. Lightning War is not happening. We're averaging 45 to 60 minutes per island. Lightning War is just flat out not happening. It's not gonna happen. In block 4, merging Vec in a single turn. We could probably do that. I think we can do that or hold the line. Man, I'm definitely going to want another ability on the Hook Mech. The fact he's got armor is very nice. Shield Ally is going to be a good thing to buff with this thing, like, almost immediately. Boulder going up to 3 damage is nice. Building Chain is going to be critical. So it's probably going to be 1 point in Building Chain, and then 1 point in Shield Ally first before we focus on anything else. Nice. I think that's what we're going to do. But we're going to end it here today. We're going to end it early. Because this should be the last early stream. This should be the last early stream. Then we should be back to our normal streams. Normal stream lengths. Should be the last one. I'm more or less at 100% at this point. I'm just paranoid and I don't want to push it. It's so easy to, feel good, your voice is fine, and then you get a little overconfident. And next thing you know, you're right back to square one. So I do not want to push it. So we're going to end it here. Short stream today. We'll see about it. We might stream tomorrow. It'll be a late start. We'd be starting about now, right? We don't start our normal time on Fridays if we do get to do a Friday stream. But we're going to try and see if we can do a Friday stream tomorrow. I will let you all know. But I hope you all had a good time hanging out as we went and finally finished up yet another run. Wait, how many more runs do we actually have? If we just did 1 of each. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have at least 8 more runs. We've only done 5. Almost halfway. Almost halfway. But I definitely want to play at least 1 of every single team and do 1 random attempt where we just hit random once and then whatever the team is, we try our best. I want to try that. But anyway, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. And I hope to see you tomorrow. So I want to do more Into the Breach. Hopefully we can do a Friday stream. Have a good one, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.